Listen, you're not lazy. You're not unmotivated. You're not stuck because of bad luck. You just don't have a system. And that missing system, it's costing you your time, your peace, your progress, and honestly, your entire potential. Why do you wake up every morning with full intention and still end the day feeling like you accomplished nothing? Why does discipline feel so hard for you, but some people around you seem to just move with clarity? Why do you keep restarting the same goals, fitness, focus, finances, over and over again? Why does your own life feel like it's running you instead of you running it? Pause. Here's the real problem. It's not your environment. It's not your schedule. It's not even your habits. It's that you have no operating system. Your phone has an OS. Your laptop has an OS. Without it, nothing runs properly. Apps crash. Tasks don't execute. Everything slows down. Your life is the same. Without a personal life OS, your decisions crash. Your energy drains on the wrong things. Your days blur into weeks, weeks into months, and suddenly a year's gone, and you're standing in the exact same place. Every single day, you face two choices. One that builds your system, and one that keeps you exactly where you are. Today, I'm going to show you 6 core pillars of a personal life OS, a real practical daily framework used by high performers across the world that will completely change how you operate. Because when you fix your system, your entire life changes. Pillar 1. Define your operating values. Know what you're running on. Most people drift through life, reacting to whatever hits them first. That's why they never feel in control. Think about it. Every decision you make, what to eat, who to respond to, how to spend your evening, is either aligned with something meaningful or it isn't. And if you've never defined what you actually value, you're just reacting, not leading. Research from Harvard Business School shows that people who clearly define their personal values make faster decisions, experience less mental fatigue, and report significantly higher life satisfaction. Every time you make a decision without a values anchor, you're draining your mental energy. You're creating internal conflict. You're reinforcing confusion. But when you sit down, just once, and write your top 3 to 5 core values, something shifts. Suddenly, you have a filter. Does this decision align with who I want to be? Yes or no? That filter becomes your first line of code in your life OS. Know your values, and you know your direction. Pillar 2. Design your morning protocol. How you start determines how you finish. Most people check their phone within 3 minutes of waking up. That's why their entire day is spent reacting to other people's priorities. Neuroscience is clear on this. The first 90 minutes after waking are when your brain is most receptive, most plastic, most powerful. Cortisol, your body's natural activation hormone, peaks in the morning. This isn't motivation. This is biology. Every time you waste that window scrolling, you're training your brain to be passive. You're reinforcing a follower mindset before your day even begins. But when you own that first 90 minutes with intention, you build momentum, you build clarity, you build the psychological foundation that carries you through the entire day. Your morning protocol doesn't need to be 2 hours of journaling and cold plunges. It needs to be yours. Consistent. Intentional. Even 30 focused minutes changes everything. Control your morning, and you control your day. Pillar 3. Build an energy management system, not time management. Most people obsess over managing their time. That's why they stay busy, but never productive. Here's a fact that changes everything. You cannot create more time, but you absolutely can manage your energy. And your energy, mental, physical, emotional, is what determines the quality of every hour you have. Stanford research on cognitive performance shows that the human brain can sustain deep focus for only 90 to 120 minutes before needing recovery. Most people ignore this completely. They push through exhaustion, produce low-quality work, and wonder why they feel depleted by 3 p.m. Every time you force yourself to work through cognitive fatigue, you're producing output you'll likely have to redo. You're draining your system. But when you structure your day around energy cycles, deep work during peak hours, administrative tasks during low-energy windows, and real recovery built in, your output quality doubles. Your mental clarity stays sharp. Your decisions stay strong. Manage your energy, and your time manages itself. Pillar 4. Install a daily review loop, the feedback system your OS needs. Most people end their day by collapsing on the couch. That's why they repeat the same mistakes week after week. Every operating system has a feedback loop. Without it, errors pile up. Inefficiencies multiply. The system degrades over time. Your life needs the same thing. A daily review doesn't mean a 45-minute journal session. It means 10 minutes. 3 questions. What did I do well today? What didn't work? What's the one thing I need to prioritize tomorrow? Studies on reflective practice in performance psychology, including work by Dr. Anders Ericsson on deliberate practice, consistently show that reflection is the mechanism that turns experience into growth. Without it, you just accumulate days. You don't improve. Every day you skip the review, you're running your OS without clearing the cache. Errors accumulate, patterns repeat. But when you review consistently, even briefly, you start to see your own patterns. You catch what's working. You correct what isn't. You compound. Review your day, and you own your growth. Pillar 5. Create a weekly architecture. Structure your week before it structures you. Most people plan their week as it happens. That's why they always feel behind. Reactive weeks create reactive lives. High performers. And this isn't theory. This is documented behavior across athletes, executives, and entrepreneurs. Design their weeks in advance. They don't leave the week open and hope for the best. They set the architecture first. Deep work blocks, recovery time, social commitments, personal priorities, all placed before the week begins. Every time you start a week without a plan, you're handing your time to whoever asks for it first. You're running without a roadmap. But when you take 20 minutes every Sunday, or whatever your reset day is, to map your week deliberately, you walk into Monday, already ahead. You have a framework. You make fewer reactive decisions. You protect what matters. Design your week, and you stop surviving it. Pillar 6. Set a non-negotiable shutdown ritual. Every OS needs a restart. Most people never fully switch off. That's why they're always tired but never rested. Chronic low-grade stress, what researchers call cognitive residue, is what happens when your brain never gets a clean signal that the workday is over. You're physically sitting at dinner, but mentally still in your inbox. You're in bed, but your mind is running tomorrow's to-do list. Dr. Cal Newport, whose research on deep work has influenced productivity frameworks globally, emphasizes that a clear shutdown ritual is not a luxury. It is a performance requirement. Every time you blur the line between work mode and rest mode, you're degrading your recovery. You're accumulating mental debt. You're slowly burning out. But when you create a consistent shutdown ritual, a specific phrase, a specific action that signals to your brain we're done for today, you recover fully. You come back sharper. You protect your longevity, protect your rest, and you protect your performance. These aren't just habits. This is a system, brick by brick, day by day, decision by decision. You don't need motivation. Motivation is temporary. You need a framework that works even when you don't feel like it. You need repetition. You need standards. You need a personal life OS that runs, even on your hard days. Values give you direction. Morning protocol gives you momentum. Energy management gives you capacity. Daily review gives you growth. Weekly architecture gives you control. Shutdown ritual gives you sustainability. Remove any one of these, and your system has a gap. And gaps are where potential leaks out. The life you want isn't built in a day. It's built every time you choose the system over the shortcut. Every time you choose structure over chaos. Every time you choose the harder, better decision, especially when no one is watching. Most people are waiting to feel ready. High performers build the system first, and the feeling follows. Your phone gets updated regularly. Your laptop gets optimized. Your car gets serviced. When did you last upgrade yourself? Your life deserves an operating system. A real one. Built by you. For you. Running on your values, your energy, your priorities. That system starts today. If you're ready to stop drifting and start operating with intention, comment OS below. Make sure subscribe channel. This is where real systems are built. This is where ordinary people build extraordinary discipline.